What's up, YouTube? Bobbles and Ball Cards back with another video. I posted this to go live at 8 o'clock, but I wanted to go ahead and get on a little bit early. That way people could jump on and get ready and everything. Um, so, about 15 minutes, I'll start doing the reveal. I'll let people get on. Um, Got 110 cards to go over here. If people start jumping on, I'll do it before. Um, Actually, I need to adjust the light. Wow. I just noticed how dark I am. Let's see. Let me see if I can get this light working right without any glare or anything. That's a little bit better. Let me see how the glare works. That might work. If I tilt it back, it has glare. We'll see how it goes. My wife just posted, I guess she's seen something that SGC is going to be releasing the Pop Report on June 1st. That's interesting. What's up, Mike and Michael and the Killer Mike? We got 3 mics up in here. That's pretty awesome. Michael Amadoro, yes, I do know what the grades are. Me and my wife opened them up. I do not have them in any particular. I didn't put them in the order like I did on my first one of how we submitted them. So I have them in order by grade. That way we can kind of go through the grades a little bit. This order was heavy on basketball. I did a preview video of this order probably about a month ago, I guess. So, what's up, Wolf, Gentry? everybody, everybody, give Level Jumper a thumbs up. That man crushed Mosaic today, man. I have talked about Mosaic and not wanting to get it, but I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of jealous. He crushed Mosaic this morning, so congrats to him. Some big hits, man. What's up, CW? Connor? Um, Last I looked, we're 45 away from hitting the 400. So again, if we do that by noon on Sunday, I will be adding the other $100 into the prize pool. So we are getting close. I'll tell you guys, I was pretty pleased with this order, but there was a few things that I gotta figure out, which is kind of surprising. Um, but nice. I love 2019 update, man. You guys know that. I love 2019 update. Yeah, guys, even if we don't make the 400, we do appreciate everyone who has subscribed and those that get on and chat with us and comment and everything. I mean, Level Jumper, he can confirm, man. He hits me up, quite often. I talk to Wolf quite often. A lot of you guys, y'all hit me up, and unless I'm real busy or something, I try to respond back because it's just fun chatting with you guys. So, Wolf, this order doesn't have Makar in it. That's the one that's sitting there right now. I have. This is our second order. I have another order um, at SGC right now. I'm hoping it'll be back within 2 or 3 weeks, I would say. That one is 120 cards. So this is our second order. So this one I didn't do a lot of hockey in, unfortunately, Wolf. So you might not enjoy this as much as hockey, but I know in our conversation last night you were talking about seeing people post basketball cards and stuff like that. So you might enjoy it some. Is there a Brett SP? Rod, I'm not sure. I'm guessing you're meaning George Brett, and I don't know for sure if they do a lot of veteran short prints and update. I think those are mostly in Series 1 and Series 2. Um, no, I'll explain later more. I actually sent an email to Peter this evening, and as I go through this, uh, when I get towards the end of this order, I'm going to tell you why I sent it. Um, nice Central, man. It's fun. I'll go ahead and tell you guys this order was sent out April 8th, so we got it back today, which is May 15th. I think I counted it up. I might be off by a day or two, but I think it was 37 or 38 total days. Um, which isn't bad. My first order, as I told you guys, that got 21 days, from me sending it to getting it back. But that was also before, business picked up like it is. So it took approximately 2.5 weeks longer on this one, but I can accept that. I mean, it's not like this is easy. I mean, they're making adjustments. They got a lot of other people that they're trying to get graded too. So I completely can accept, 35, 40 days total turnaround. Um, it it's way better than some. I'll just leave it at that. All right. Also, guys, I hope I don't bore you because I have a special announcement after I am done revealing the video or revealing the grades. I have an announcement for everyone. So stick around. What's up, Trillies? What are you up to, man? There's no Nolan Arenado in here, so I don't have any goats, man. I apologize. Yeah, this is all my bulks are 20-day orders. So, what's up, Filmington? What's going on, man? Dude, that trout, I seriously think you should consider SGC on that. That gold with the black border, man. I think that would pop. That's a sweet card. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm hoping the glare isn't too bad. I tried adjusting the lights a little bit. I probably won't be paying a lot of attention. Like I'll watch chat, but my wife's gonna be in here to answer questions and that sort of thing and help me out some. But if I sit on here and answer and like chat with everybody as I go along on everything, this will take a while. So right now, Wolf, it should take probably about 35 to 40 days is my estimate. Yeah, my wife posted that Filmington when I got on here. That's awesome news. I'm really curious to see how it works, and um, it'll be really interesting, and it'll also give another added bonus to everybody who's been using SGC, as well as people who are interested in buying SGC, seeing just how many people are using them. And unfortunately, Rod, I don't have but two hockey cards in this order. Um, my order that's there right now, it will be another like 30 some hockey cards in that one, but I didn't have a whole lot to send in this one. Alright guys, I'm going to go ahead and get started. Like I said, I don't have these in a specific order outside of grades. So I'm going to start at the lowest grade and then work our way up. I don't have them in the order like I did last time of how I submitted them. It takes a lot of space and getting all that set up and everything. So I'm going to just do it by grade. I'm going to move the mic over here so y'all can still hear me. But all right. So first up, lowest to highest, is a Rafael Devers. This is the complete set chrome refractor variation. And this one got an 8. I looked at it. I don't know if I missed this or what happened. I don't know if it'll show up on camera, but there is a like smudge mark right here on the surface. And I must have missed that. But next up is a Prism Draft Pick Pink Pulsar, Kobe White. This got an 8. If you guys remember when I did my preview video, I said that I wasn't 100% sure that this card would grade well, but I thought it would look cool with the pink and the black. So I went ahead and sent it in. It is a little bit off-centered. So, and there's like some white up here at the top and everything. So I'm cool with that. It looks nice in the holder. I like the Pulsars, and the pink with the black looks pretty cool. Next up, we have 2016 Bowman Draft Gavin Lux. This one got a 9. It is off-centered. Might have had some surface issues. I dug this one out of a box. So, you know, I couldn't expect much. I just knew Lux was kind of hot right now, so I thought I'd go ahead and send it in and try it. But it came back a 9, so can't complain too much about that. Next up, if you guys remember, that those that watched the preview video, I sent in a bunch of these shocks. I was not sure how well they would do because they are notorious for print lines and everything in them. So the Shy got a 9 in the Optic Shock. It still looks awesome in this case. The camera doesn't do these cards any justice, man. And when you have these in hand, they look awesome. And then next up, this is the Zion Emergent. To be quite honest with you guys, I didn't do so well on the Zion Prism inserts, and I don't really know what I missed. It looks fairly well centered, so it must have a scratch or something on it. The back right here, this corner kind of looks like it might have had a ding or something, but you know, I sent them in. I know they're not much raw, and they're probably not even that much graded, but I went ahead and just submitted them just to see how they did. All right, next up, I'll do baseball first on these. This is what I said. I got some work to do, guys. I missed something on 2019 Topps this time, and I'm pretty sure it's centering, so I gotta look these over better and figure out what's going on. But here's an Alonso and a 9.5. There's another Alonso and a 9.5. And the corners and everything look really good on these cards, so it has to be a centering issue that I'm just not picking up on. With these borders, it's kind of difficult to tell. Next up is Vlad. Now, I did tell you guys these Vlads are they're going to be hit or miss. Some of them have a little white corner up here. Some of them have a white spot up here. Again, I must be missing something on the centering. But I did pretty well in the last order, so I gotta go over these and compare them with 10s and just see what I'm missing. But still, a 9.5. I mean, you can't complain. It'll still bring value to the card. But here's another Vlad 9.5. So got 2 of those. Next up is Keston Hiura and a 9.5. And as y'all know, I have like 30 of him. So I definitely have to look them over and see which ones I think will be 10s, but I got 3 9.5 on the Kestons out of this order. I have like 10 more there right now. And then on the Chrome update, I got a 9.5 on that one. Next up is out of 2020. This is the 85 style, the Chrome card. Actually, pretty sure that's labeled wrong. Let me check. Oh no, this was from a silver pack. That's right. I forgot that we had bought Hobby in 2020. That's funny. Now this is out of a silver pack, so this is correct. This card's off-centered. I knew it was, but I like the Mojo designs that they do, and I thought it would look cool on the slab, so I went ahead and sent this one in. I knew it wasn't going to 10. Simply, you can tell the centering's off side to side. But sometimes, you just got to send a card in if you feel like it would look nice or whatever. So, next up is Bo Bichette out of 2020. This one got a 9.5. This card is tougher to grade than people think. I've seen a lot of 9.5s. So, this one again, I showed you guys that corner down there at the bottom is notorious for having white on it, even without putting it in a penny sleeve. That corner has a lot. I've got a lot of them that have white on it, and they've never even, like, it was there before it touched the penny sleeve. Next up is a Tatis Chrome. Got it in a 9.5. I think this is the first Tatis Chrome we've sent in. So this one, it looks to be that border right down there. It's real thick at the bottom there. So, and then last up here is Robert paper. I have this one in a pristine. I also got it in a 10 before, and I think another 9.5. So here's another 9.5. It's okay. I just sent this in because it was I think I might have one more. I gotta look, but it was just a straggler that I didn't send in the first order, so I went ahead and sent it in. We'll go to the basketball. Here's another Zion Emergent, and it got a 9.5. Like I said, the Zion inserts, I just sent them in. I didn't really know what to look for. You can measure these sides, but I don't know. There's something with it. The back, maybe. But anyway, that one got a 9.5. There's an Instant Impact and a 9.5. Got Jason Tatum, second year, silver, and a 9.5. This one, the centering top to bottom is off. I kind of knew that, but I didn't know if it was enough to knock it down. Or if it would possibly slip as a 10. But here is a good example. I mean, if anyone wants to question how SGC grades, look at the top there and then look at the bottom. It's barely off, and they gave it a 9.5. And, I've seen other companies grade 10s that are way worse than this. Side to side is really good, but the top to bottom is off, and they caught it. So I have to really credit them for that. Here's a Kobe White Optic. It got a 9.5. I think the top on this is just a tad bit off. You can see the bottom is just slightly thicker. So again, really, really close to being centered, but it is, you can actually tell pretty good on the back there where the letters are versus the number at the top. It's just slightly off, but they caught it. So here's the Rui Hachimura Prism variation. It got a 9.5. I think I have another one of these I need to look at, see if I can pop a 10 on this. I think, being that I'm near DC, Rui sells pretty well around here. So, hey Brad, don't be talking smack about my 9.5s, man. And yeah, Rod, wait. I told you I was doing these in order, so just give me a chance to redeem myself, okay? Just bear with me, all right? All right, next up we got the Cam Reddish Optic Pink Hyper. Again, the bottom down here is a little bit thicker than the top. This was one of those cards I said, you know, I think the pink would look awesome with the black, so I went ahead and sent it in. I didn't expect it to get a 10, so, you know, 9.5, I'll take it. A 9.5 is better than raw any day, so. And then here's another example of the Luka. You can see the bottom down there is thicker than the top. And again, it got a 9.5, which it deserved. And then here's the Luka Prism base. I think on this this side is just a tad bit thicker. It's not horrible. It looks really good, but there was enough with it that they dinged it the half point, so it got the 9.5. And then this was pretty nice. I did not expect this to 10 at all. But the Trae Young shock got a 9.5. It is off-centered again, top to bottom. But these shocks, I honestly only sent them because I wanted them in the tuxedo slab because they look awesome with that pattern and everything. I didn't expect them to get a 10, but a 9.5 is awesome, especially in this card. I don't know exactly what it'll sell for in a 9.5, but I know it's pretty decent. I mean, so all right. So you guys are talking smack, and now we'll get into the fun stuff. Most of my 9.5s will be PSA 10. Well, sadly, I'm not gonna send them to PSA. They'll be sold as 9.5. All right, guys. First up, Keston Hiura Gold rookie debut. I sent the regular gold off in the order that is there now, so hopefully we can get a matching pair. But here's the Keston Hiura rookie debut update out of 2019, and that got a 10. There's Keston Hiura base and a 10. There's two Bo Bichettes and a 10. So we got 1.95 and 2 10s on the Bo Bichettes. There's Vlad update and a 10. There's another Vlad update and a 10. Another Vlad update and a 10. Vlad Topps Chrome Pink Refractor in a 10. Regular Chrome in a 10. This isn't the Chrome update, this is the Chrome. Oh, knocking stuff off. And there's another Vlad Chrome in a 10. So, did pretty decent. We got some 9.5s of Vladdy, but we got a bunch of 10s too, so we can take it. Next up, we got Alonzo in a 10. We got two of his Bowman paper. I know a lot of people don't like the Bowman paper, but we opened a couple boxes of 2016 Bowman Draft back a few years ago, and I had these laying around, so I figured, you know, what the heck, they don't sell but for a couple bucks raw, but you know, in a 10 I might can get $20-$30 for them, so you know, it's worth it to me, even though they're just the paper. And you know, some people may want just to have his first Bowman and don't mind it not being the Chrome. So here's another Keston Hiura Topps Update base and a 10. We have the Eloy Jimenez 150th anniversary stamp and a 10. There's another Bo Bichette and a 10. So we actually got, I believe that's what, 3 of the Bichettes in a 10, which if you guys have watched other people, they are not a gimme on 10s on these Bichettes. Yeah, we got three total Bichettes on the 10s so far. We do have more there, so hopefully we have good results with those as well. Next up, here's that 2018 Holiday Gleyber Torres. This has the SP photo, the one from 2018 Series 2. Unfortunately, I don't have that one. Just like I never got the Acuna bat down, but this one will work. I'll take the you know, the doppelganger of it. So, all right. Next we have the Topps Chrome Prism Refractor, Rafael Devers, and that got a 10. Looks pretty awesome with the colors and that pattern in it. There's an Alonso Chrome in a 10. There's another Alonso Chrome in a 10. There's Kevin Biggio update. This unfortunately is the rookie debut, but the blue Father's Day with the blue jersey and then the black border, it looks really, really nice. And that got a 10. And then there's Tatis Chrome 10. There's another Tatis Chrome 10. Here's the Chrome Update Silver Pack in a 10. And then we got 4 more of the Series 2 rookies and 10s. So, did really, really good on Tatis. All right. For those that were wanting hockey, these are the only 2 hockey cards I have in here. But there's a Kirby Doc Young Guns in a 10. And then a Rasmus Sandin in a 10. This is his canvas. So, that's the only 2 in this order. There is approximately 30 or 35 in the order that's there right now. That, like I said, we should have back in a couple weeks maybe. 2 to 3 weeks. Alright, so I'll go ahead and show you guys these. I did send 3 football cards. There's Lamar. This is just the Donruss base. But it got a 10. And I am a Ravens fan. So, happy about that. And then got the blue press proof in a 10. And this card just pops in the black border. This thing looks really, really nice. And then I'm going to tell you guys the surprise of the order is the Prism Lamar. I told you guys when I did my preview, I did not know what this card would get. I bought this raw. It had 2 tiny, tiny, tiny little scratches up here. I did not know if they were going to ding that enough to give it a 9.5. Everything else about the card was pretty perfect. So I don't know if that is maybe a common flaw or what. But I'll be honest with you, this card isn't going anywhere. I'm a Ravens fan. This is another one. I just wanted it slabbed. I was very, very shocked it got a 10 because I was not expecting a 10. But sometimes you just have to take the chance. I'm not a professional grader. They are. They get paid to do it. I don't. I get paid, or I get to have fun looking at them. But it's staying in the PC anyway, so you know, I just wanted it in the slab. Hell, it could have just had the A on it for authentic. I just wanted it in the slab. So, all right. Next up, we got. Let's see. We got 2 Rui Hachimura Prism base and a 10. Got the Cam Reddish. Here is the Pink Hyper again. This one is better centered, so it got a 10. The pink looks awesome in the black border. Here's Shai Gilgeous-Alexander Optic in a 10. Here is the Optic Blue Velocity in a 10. Here's Cam Reddish. I have a ton of Cam Reddish, but I was very, very, very picky because a lot of them were off-centered, had surface marks, things like that, so I didn't send a whole lot of them in. But this one I did send, and it got a 10. There is the Variation, the ball under leg, and it got a 10. There's Colin Sexton. This is one of those shocks that I was unsure how they would do. But the Colin Sexton shock got a 10. And then we got a Kobe White Optic. I did not have any Kobe White Prism in this order. I sent a bunch in the first order, but I didn't send any in this one, but we did get a 10 in the Optic. Alright, next batch. We got the Shai Gilgeous-Alexander regular Donruss in a 10. I have a bunch more of these that I need to look over. I'll probably send in. I know a lot of people like Shai. There's the Devontae Graham shock, and it also got a 10. There's the Michael Porter Jr. shock, and it got a 10. I told you don't talk smack, Brad. There's Anthony Simons, his 2018 Prism Silver, and they got a 10. And this is what I was talking about, guys. Look at the centering on this. I showed you guys the Tatum. Look at the top up here. Look at the sides. I mean, you can tell this one is very, very nicely centered. So that Tatum was just off, and they did, they caught it. And I respect them for that. Here's the Aaron Fox Optic rookie in a 10. There's RJ Barrett. Actually, go ahead. I got 2 RJ Barrett Optics in the 10s. There's Jaren Jackson Jr., the shock from Optic in a 10. Another Luka based on Russ in a 10. This is one of them cards, it's paper, but believe it or not, it's got some value to it. So why am I going to sell it raw if I can pull a 10? I mean, I got one sitting over there, and I've already sold one, and then I sent this one. So, I mean, I'll send paper cards all day long. They're cheap, and they grade fairly well and bring some money. I mean, here's an example. Triple Tray in 10. So, I'll take that all day long. There's an RJ Blue Velocity. Again, another card that looks awesome in the black border. I mean, they just pop. You can see it on camera, but when you hold it in the hand and the light hits it, these cards just look so nice with these tuxedo black bordered cases, man. They are just awesome. There's a Rui Hachimura, the red, white, and blue in a 10. There's Darius Garland purple. And obviously, as a Ravens fan, anything purple and black, I just think it goes so well together. So this is one that, again, I sent. Garland, his prices might go up in the future, but I love the purple with the black border. There's Jaren Jackson Jr. Again, this is just the Donruss base here. But if you're sending cards in and you can get 10s on them, then it's a no-brainer. There's DeAndre Ayton Prism rookie green in a 10. There's his base in a 10. I have a bunch more of these, but I need to go through them and look at them. I can't remember. I think a lot of them were off-centered. So I need to go and see if I got more of those. And here's a guy that doesn't have a lot of cards, but had a great rookie year. The Kendrick Nunn. There's this pink hyper, and that got a 10. And then I also sent the purple shock, Kendrick Nunn, and it got a 10. Those of you that haven't gotten the SGC slabs back, just wait till you get like these colored parallels and stuff with that black border. You're gonna love them, man. They are awesome. Here's a perfect example. Purple, My House, Zion, 10. This card looks so awesome in here. But, I mean, why not just have them both? Why not just put them together? These things look so nice like this. That purple and the black border, it just goes together. It was meant to be. But there's the Zion My House purple and the Ja My House purple, both in 10. There's a Zion Instant Impact. This is the only Prism insert that we got a 10 on, but hey, one's better than none, so I'll take it. I know you guys like this guy, Luka, pink hyper in a 10. Luka purple shock in a 10. Bagley shock in a 10. I really hope he comes back. I really like Bagley. I hope he comes back, gets himself healthy. This layoff gets him back healthy, and maybe he can start reaching his potential. Somebody said something about Barrett earlier, but there's 2 of his prisms and a 10 as well. So got 2 optics, 2 prisms, all in 10s. Now, we'll go to this stack. These aren't rookies, so they might be boring to you guys because they're not rookies, okay? But first up, we got Giannis. This is a silver in a 10. This is from 1718 Optic. This is the Fast Break Purple. Again, the purple and black theme. It's numbered out of 155. You can see it up there. And it got a 10. How about this guy? Is this card worth anything? LeBron, Prism, and a 10. Another LeBron Prism in a 10. Another LeBron Prism in a 10. LeBron Red, White, and Blue Prism in a 10. Another LeBron Red, White, and Blue in a 10. LeBron Green Prism in a 10. But there's something I haven't showed you guys. And I didn't do as good as the last order. But there's a Rui Hachimura Gold. And everybody can ask Level Jumper how hard it is to grade Donruss paper. So getting a pristine in Donruss paper is not a gimme. Or wait, no, he did optic. My bad, he did optic. I don't think he did paper. Yes, Luis, this is pristine. But how about the Greek Freak, the green? Look at that one. The green on green and the tux with a gold tie. This card looks so pretty. But how about the purple and black Giannis? The purple shock Giannis in the pristine. I'm sorry, Level. All right. And then this is a Pete Alonso. This is from the complete set. It looks like his regular card, but his leg isn't up as high, so this is a variation card. But I know people like Alonso, and this is in a pristine, so I'm sure this will be okay. I'm sure somebody might have some interest in this. Okay, so guys, before I show you the next two cards, I have to be clear with you. I have already emailed Peter about this situation because I was not very happy about it. It actually concerns me a little bit, and I did send him pictures because I told you guys I'm always going to be honest and transparent with you. I'm going to talk the good, but if there's something negative to be said, I want to get it out there as well. This was very, very concerning. This was a lack of attention paid by whoever was slabbing these cards. And this mistake, although I probably know what happened with these two, it could lead to bigger problems. And so I did email Peter with addressing a few issues and concerns that I've had. I'm not going to stop using SGC. I love their service. I love the slabs. And mistakes happen. I mean, we have to understand that mistakes happen. But this did concern me, and I want to be completely honest with you guys. And this is our own order, Luis. We only do our own orders right now. But okay, I'm going to first show you the back, okay? It's two LeBrons. This is 2019. This is the 2018. You can tell because he's in the Cavs uni. And there's the Laker logo. Okay? Now, I'm going to show you the front. It's a 10. But if you notice this slip, it says 2018-19 Prism, green Prism, LeBron James, and a 10. This card is indeed a 2019-2020 Prism base and not a 18-19 Prism green. I'll show you. Same card. Okay? So at first I thought, okay, maybe they just messed up the slip. But, you know, it happens. We're humans. But I actually sent an 18-19 green Prism. And they put it in the 1920 Prism slab. Evan, it's not about them reslabbing it. That is not my concern. My concern is these cards are obviously different. This was a simple matter of someone not paying attention and putting the cards into completely wrong slabs. If they had just did, you know, the wrong year or whatever, it's not, this isn't a mislabel. That's what I want you guys to understand. They literally flipped the cards. The reason this concerns me, you see how many multiples I have in here. What if I sent both of these and say this one is a 9.5 and this one is a 10? And what if they flipped them and they put the 10 in the 9.5 case and the 9.5 in the 10 case? That's a problem. I'll give you a better example. I'll show you guys what I'm talking about to maybe... Okay. Take this for example, okay? Two cards. Same identical cards. This is a 10. This is a 9.5. If they flip these, and this is the 10, and this is the 9.5, but Rick, I don't want cards that are bad. What that's going to end up doing, okay? Say the card that got a 9.5 had a white corner, and it's in a 10 slab. It's in a 10 slab, but it has a bogus white corner on it. People are going to start calling them out, saying that they don't grade properly. That is when it becomes a problem. And I want them to avoid that drama. All it would take is that extra second to confirm what card is in what. You know, you can look at a 9.5 and, you know, I've pointed it out of what's normally wrong with it. And if those 9.5s, or even say a 9, makes it into a 10 slab, and people start pointing these out, oh, well, they graded this a 10, but it's not a 10. So it could be a big problem. I did email Peter. I doubt he has responded back to me because it was about 6:15 this evening. I sent him a very lengthy message just explaining some things that I've had concerns with. I'm going to also be honest with you guys. This order came back and I had to email them to get the tracking information. My tracking information was never uploaded on the site, and that's a big concern. We live in a very large neighborhood, and I don't want a large package sitting on my porch, so I need tracking. And this order had been shipped out Wednesday, and there was no tracking. So they have to improve on those things. And if, you know, I can't guarantee that Peter's going to even see my message, but I preach, about SGC a lot. I talk about all of the good side of SGC. But I'm also telling you guys the truth. Everything, I always try to be truthful with you guys about everything, whether it's pricing, whether it's comparisons, all of that stuff. And if I had just went through here and I showed you guys this card, where'd the other one go? I don't know where I put it now. Anyway, if I had just showed you guys the cards and not said anything about it, somebody would have called that out. And I don't want that to happen. Mistakes are going to happen. We are humans. No doubt about that. But if I'm going to try to talk them up, I also have to talk about the negatives. And we all, I'm not perfect. I got a bunch of 9.5s. I want all 10s. So now I got to talk, I got to tell myself, hey, you got to do better looking at your cards, So we all have room for improvement. But I would rather approach them, and I would rather put it out there that, yes, I did approach them with my concern and get it, hit the nail on the head ahead of time rather than letting it get out of hand and trying to correct it afterwards. So I wanted to be completely honest with you guys. I wanted to show you guys the mistake. I saved it for last because I didn't want it to, take away from the fun and the order and everything else. And I told Peter I'm still going to use them. I don't care. Yeah, VVV, they do make mistakes all the time. But let's not compare. Why be as good as PSA? Why do we want SGC as good as PSA? How about making themselves better than PSA? It's not about being as good as someone. Strive to be better than someone, especially in this competitive market. All you ever hear is talk. PSA, BGS, SGC isn't worth it. Let's make them worth it. Let's make them worth it. Okay? I was very nice about it. I was not rude in my message or anything. I was very nice, and I just expressed my concern. But I wanted you guys to see it, so you didn't think, oh, he lied, he didn't even mention this. Nope. I mentioned it. I caught it. And I saved it till the end so I could discuss it with you guys, okay? It was literally 2 cards. I am 99% sure the slips just got flipped. But it is concerning because of multiple grades and things could get slipped that way too. And they just need to focus a little bit better on that. So what did you guys think about that? Do y'all think I did good, bad, horrible? Right, VVV. But if you want to make excuses, then you're never striving for greatness. You can make mistakes and make excuses, but if you're just going to use excuses, then you're never striving for greatness. I mean, so my wife can attest. I read her the whole email that I sent him. It was a It was a very professional email, just expressing the concerns. And I think he will appreciate the message. Because I think that's just how he is. He would rather know about it and catch it ahead of time than worry about it becoming a problem. But I couldn't hide it from you guys because I know somebody would have realized it. And I've told you guys from the beginning, I'm going to be straightforward with you. I'm not going to lie. So I saved that till the end so I could show you. I'll get it corrected. I'm not worried about that. That isn't what I was, what I was worried about or why I emailed him. I know he'll fix it. But anyway, so I told you guys that we had a special surprise for you, or a special announcement or whatever. I'll show you guys again. Let me pick this. Let me pick this up. So, those of you that weren't on last night, we had this custom brake mat ordered for us. And this is going to be from the same company that we do in the giveaway. But let me get my camera fixed back. I want everybody to give a huge shout out to my wife real quick. And I'm going to put this up here on the screen real quick. Okay? A lot of people last night really enjoyed the brake mat. They really liked the brake mat. So my wife today, because she likes you guys, she reached out to yourplaymat.com, the company that we ordered this from. And the guy was happy to hear that so many people were interested in it and really liked the brake mat. So what they did is gave us a 15% off code. The code is B&B 15% YP. Enter this at checkout to save 15% off of your order from yourplaymat.com. I would wait until after Sunday because we are doing the giveaway. She also made sure to ask, and we were told there is no expiration and there is no maximum number of uses. So, she did ask because of the whole debacle with the SGC promo code, and I didn't know that it only had 25 uses on it and all of that mess. So she asked, and the guy responded, said they normally do put a restriction on it, but since so many people were interested and that we really enjoyed the match, they were going to put it with unlimited uses and no expiration or anything. So, Nats, man, just hit me up on Instagram video chat. I'll tell your wife what it is. But my wife did this for you guys today. I didn't know she was even doing it. She reached out to the company and they were very willing to do this for everyone. So everyone just give a huge shout out to her. And she did this because, she gets on here and chats with you guys while I'm on here rambling. And she enjoys it. She enjoys chatting with all of you and everything. So, but I would wait till after Sunday and see if you win or not. Because a playmat is one of the prizes. And then if you would like one, go on there and use this code. What's the what do you mean scissor tail? What's the total cost of what? Well, if the pop report will show how many cards SGC has graded of a particular card, and then it'll break it down into individual grades. Like, say there's 1,010s of this John Morant, which I don't have my camera up. Say there's 1,000 of these, it'll show 1,000, and then like 509 fives or whatever. That way you can kind of see how many they've graded and what, it's kind of used to see what cards are more difficult to grade than others. But a lot of people try to use it to see rarity of a card. I don't know that that's necessarily the best option because pop reports are not 100% accurate. Because, for example, I could take this, crack it, send it to PSA, get it back from PSA, crack it, send it to BGS, and then you got it on 3 different reports. And so it's not really 100% foolproof, but it's helpful when determining some cards and the rarity and how they grade and everything. They had one, but they are making a new, an updated site and everything with an updated report. Okay, Patrick, one question though. Answer me why PSA has half point grades on everything under a 9, but they don't have a 9.5. Because that doesn't make a lot of sense to a lot of people. So, let me go back. I'm going to go ahead and take the code down for right now. She's going to post it on Instagram. And I'll put it in. I'll post a comment or something on this video so people that watch this, if they don't see it, they can see the information. I wouldn't say they'd never have a 9.5 because they didn't have 8.5s and 7.5s for a long time. So I mean, I think it would be in their benefit to add a 9.5, honestly. But so out of all of this, what was y'all's favorite card, or what do you think was the best one in the order? Personally, I think that one is one of the nicest looking. With the green on green with the gold label, I think that looks really, really nice. You like the Alonzo Pristine chili? I was actually surprised that card Pristine. It's hard getting a Pristine card out of a set. That's hard. So I was actually shocked on that. By the way, most of these your favorite's the time I brought up all your paper Donruss. No, level. Look, man, I want to point something out. This is such an ass move. But there's Donruss paper and there's Optic and there's Pristine. Hey, he did good enough today that he can take a little bit of ragging. Them 2 hits he got were just stupid insane. I didn't do as good on the gold labels this time, so hopefully I redeem myself on the third one. And Level thinks I'm crazy when I said, anybody that hasn't watched it, I have 6 more LeBron Prisms at SGC right now. And I stated that I think 1, maybe 2 of those 6 will Pristine. And he thinks I'm crazy, so... Yeah, Level Jumper hit a Genesis Ja Morant out of Mosaic this morning. Right after he hit, I think it's called a Slam Master LeBron, numbered out of 99. So about $3,000 in 2 cards raw from some boxes at Walmart. Chili's, those are PC cards, and right now I'm mainly sending in just stuff to move. Patrick, one of the major differences between a Gem Mint 10 and a Pristine 10. Look, hang on. Card grading. Hang on, I'll show you guys, because that's a good question. Let me pull my chat back up. Okay, look at this. Description, a virtually flawless card. 50-50 centering. You have to have perfect centering. Crisp focus, 4 sharp corners, free of stains, no break-in surface gloss, no print or refractor lines, and no visible wear under magnification. The biggest, hardest thing between this card and this card is 50-50 centering. Oh, I got it up here. 50-50 centering, and that's front, back, everything. You have to have 50-50 centering, not 60-40, not 65-45, 50-50. Rick, my wife can answer that question. I am very, very, very picky when sending my cards in. Very, very picky. I have loops. I have a lighted magnifying glass. I have 2 big photo bright LED lights in this room. The other one is cut off back in the back. Plus, you have the light overhead. Um, I inspect the cards very, very heavily. I'll tell you guys, I figured it up. I figured it up. In my first order, we got, I think it was 86% 10s. Out of 110 cards, 86% were 10s. This order, we got 76% 10s. And I did a lot of basketball, which, as everyone knows that collects basketball, Panini's quality was pretty poor this year. So, my first order, I got 13 pristines. This order, I only got 4. So, it was a big swing there. But I also sent a lot of hockey in the first order, and Upper Deck has really good quality. But I mean, you can ask her. She's in the room. She sees what I sit up here and do when I'm looking through the cards. The other big thing is, I want to explain this too. Majority of the cards we send in, we pull ourselves, and we have, like, when we sit here at the table, we have mats on the table, and as soon as we pull the cards of the players that I feel are worth potentially grading, we immediately put them in a soft sleeve and a card saver. So it's like yeah, Panini has awesome, I mean the greatest quality. Evan, I actually have a card that would crack y'all up. I don't know what I did with that thing right now. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I think I know where it's at. Maybe I don't know where it's at. I'll find it. That's almost what this one I wanted to show y'all was, Evan. I can't disagree with you, Patrick, but as a collector, sometimes you want the best version of the card. And that's why I argue BGS 10 versus BGS Black Label, because pristine is pristine. So I don't agree with their two different variations of that, but it needs a black label. All right, guys. Um, Remember, you have until noon on Sunday noon on Sunday, and then I am going to stop allowing the comments on the giveaway video. I'm going to make sure we have the list compiled, and then Sunday night at 7:30 we're going to do the giveaway. Level, don't color them, man. Just put electrical tape over it. Just put electrical tape over it and just leave a little square to show the 10. Nobody's going to know the difference. Use a white paint marker and put the subgrades in there. All right, guys. I'm going to go ahead and hop off of here for tonight. I do appreciate everyone jumping on, checking out the reveal. We should have another one. Hopefully within 2 to 3 weeks. I'm not 100% sure when it'll be back. That order, it arrived at SGC May 1st, so I'm not expecting it back until probably the first week of June at the earliest. But that should be a pretty fun one. That's the one that when I did my preview, I actually wrote down what I thought the grades would be, so you guys can challenge me. We'll see how well I did. I'm going to be honest with you, with the Keston Heroes not doing so great in this order, I might be off on my numbers, but I like to challenge myself. I like to go and strive for the 10s. I am very, very, very picky when I send my cards in. There are some in here, I told you guys, I only sent them because I thought they would look nice in the slabs. I didn't expect 10s. Otherwise, I am very, like, cards I want to sell, I only send what I feel truly should get a 10. And, you know, I might miss something here or there, obviously, because, you know, I was called out by Brad saying I was the king of 9.5s, but I redeemed myself. But hopefully the next order is really, really good, and we'll get that up. I'm going to do some prices on some of this stuff and show you guys, especially with the paper stuff, show you guys what the raw sells for, and then show you guys what it sells for graded, so you can kind of see just how much it's worth sending in, you know, these base cards. You know, you notice there was not a single auto in this order. There was not a single auto in my first order. This is base rookie cards and veterans that I feel have some value to them. So I'm going to sit down and I'm going to do a list of raw values, graded values, and that sort of thing, and kind of compile up and try to show you guys just how much from what I spent to have them graded to what I could have sold them for raw, and then what they're actually worth after graded, and to show you just how much, you know, how much you can actually profit by doing this. Even with the 9.5s and the 9s, I will include all of that in there. But I think that would be a good example, and I'm going to try to compile everything that way people can see on, you know, a full order about what it would be worth. And yes, Rod, a lot of these cards will be up for sale. A lot of them will be. A lot of them I already have in my collection from my first order. So, I will be putting some up for sale. I will let you guys know when we do that. Yes, Rick, if you search on eBay, our name on eBay is the same as our name on here, Baubles and Ball Cards. Careful with this. Man, I am not, that's not a shot at you, Level. That's not a shot at you. You're welcome, Patrick, man. You guys are awesome, too. If it wasn't for you guys, I wouldn't be sitting here rambling behind a camera. You know what? I grade my cars. I have boxes under this table that are my personal collection. They can get mad at me all they want to. I really don't care. Move the screen up and they can see it. Move what screen? I don't know what you're talking about. Move the screen up and they can see it. Oh. The camera. I didn't realize it was out. Yeah. That's our eBay right there. Sorry, I didn't realize the camera was out. I got it. I'm sorry. I forgot the camera. I'd moved the camera and it didn't. There's some cool people on Reddit. Like Level Jumper. Whiskey and Wax is cool. New cool card guy. Which level? He hit a Luka. Just like your LeBron. I don't know what the comparison and prices are, but he hit a Luka out of 99. Out of Mosaic. He said he found a few at his Walmart. And he's actually down in Texas too, where you are. So y'all's Walmarts are freaking loaded with Mosaic, man. Because you hit the LeBron out of 99. He hit a Luka out of 99. So the Texas Walmart Mosaics are loaded, people. My pay is getting docked. We had this. All right. Okay, since she brought this up, guys, I'm gonna tell those that are still here a funny story. Okay, y'all gave her a shout out earlier. I'm gonna give you a funny story since she brought this up. I'm at work yesterday, and I get an eBay message. And it's from a guy, and he says, "Can you give me any idea of when this card's gonna be shipped out?" And I was like, okay. I didn't reply to him. I was like, that card's been shipped out. Well, I go to look at the tracking, and all it says is tracking information provided. Well, my wife, Miss Bobbles, normally makes sure everything gets sent out in the mail. I'll come up here, print the labels, get them packaged, take them down. She puts the labels on, and then she does the second half of the shipping process. So I'm like, I text her, and I'm like, did you ever send that guy's card out from last week? She checks her purse, and she had slipped it in her purse. And we all know how women's purses can be. Her purse ate the card, basically, and she completely forgot about it. Thankfully, this dude was pretty cool. It wasn't an expensive card. It wasn't graded or anything like that. It was like a Jalen Laco or something like that. Dude from Phoenix, Optic Auto. I think it was like $12 or something. But still, I always try to ship everything out within a day. So I messaged him back and I said, man, I'm really sorry. My wife meant to ship it out. She slipped it in her purse. It's a smaller size bubble mailer. She completely forgot it was in her purse. I thought it had been shipped, so I'm going to have to dock her shipping pay. So that's where the now your pay is getting docked statement came from, because I told a guy on eBay that was inquiring about his card that my wife's shipping pay was getting docked. So that's where that little statement came from. We like to have fun. And Jalen LeCue, I didn't know who the hell he was. I never heard of him. But the Optic Auto sold. I think I sold it for like $12 or something like that. It wasn't much. But the guy was cool about it. It was just it was funny because I literally had thought that she sold the card or mailed the card and she hadn't, and her purse ate it. So, but anyway, guys, again, if I have time tomorrow, which I probably will because I doubt I'm going to be going anywhere, to sit down and kind of go through some grading, I may jump back on tomorrow night, and we can go through a pricing comparison on this stuff. And wait, so he's not even drafted? Because he was an optic. That's interesting. But I really do appreciate all you guys. Let me take a look real quick and give you guys an update here. Okay, we are still at 355. If we get 45 more in the next let's see, 327. We got just under 40 hours left to hit 45 more subscribers to add in the extra $100 into the giveaway pool. Again, guys, I mean, I appreciate all of you, and if we don't get it, it's okay. I just thought it would be cool. I gave you guys, I'm not going to go into the whole thing. I gave you guys, you know, what Sunday means to me, and I really am going to appreciate you guys getting on and being able to, you know, chat with you guys and do the giveaway and know that I'm giving back. And, you know, whether it's, you know, 4 people, 6 people, whatever, I'll at least be able to give back to some people and kind of make somebody's day. So if we get to 400, another 100 will be added. But, you know, either way, I appreciate the 355 of you that have subscribed, those of you that got on here tonight, those of you that hit me up on Instagram and Reddit and everything. I really, really, really do appreciate you guys. Don't forget, I'll put it up again right before I get off here. The playmat code, if you would like to order a custom playmat, you can go to yourplaymat.com. There's a 15% off code. So if you, I would wait till Sunday to see if you win one or not. But if you don't and you would like to order it, there's a code for you guys. But I'm going to go ahead and jump off of here. I do appreciate everybody coming in. It's been awesome. I love sitting here, chatting with you guys and everything. It's a lot of fun. But I'll try to get all the information done so we can hop on tomorrow, and I'll give you guys some numbers of Brawl versus graded prices and that sort of thing. And then obviously on Sunday we're going to do the giveaway. So have a great Friday night, guys. Stay safe, stay healthy, but enjoy your night. And until the next video, I'm out.